Hi, this is going to be a tarot reading for the collective. Keep in mind the new moon on April 1st. The week leading up to this has been focused on releasing things that have been in the way of us embodying our individual blueprints. This could include ending relationships that interfere with our destiny, whether it's a romantic or family or friend relationship. Everything that really doesn't resonate with our blueprint is falling away. This new moon in Aries is about new beginnings, new cycles. The planets are lined up for new relationships or unions of twin flames and soulmates who are destined. Then we have the 4422 portal. So April 4 is the master number 44, which also then is considered the master healer. A lot of light workers, star seeds who have had a lot of lifetimes where they have been tortured, killed, experienced bad things because they walk their talk. We're releasing a lot of that now. We've released here and there, and we're really releasing a lot of it so that we can step more into who we are. So this master number 44, it's going to be about balance, abundance, success, inspiration, and self-discipline. Things that you've thought of doing before, you might now likely be inspired to really get things into motion. And remember, we have the partial eclipse coming at the end of the month on the 30th. That's April 30th, which is going to be real powerful. So get ready for faster movement forward. Keep in mind that this is a collective reading and it may not resonate for all of you. Take what feels right in your heart and leave the rest. I spent all day yesterday rearranging and reorganizing and even some purging my office, so I think you'll be able to see the cards a little bit better now. Okay, this reading is for Capricorn. Let's get started. We're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot, and we're just going to ask what you need to know about this. The new moon that was on April 1st, this portal for April 4th, 4/4, and in general, the energies that have been of late that are really creating a lot of transformation for people. So thank you, Divine Source, for using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time for the collective of Capricorn, to assist them in aligning with their soul and the divine to be in their highest potentials. All right, so what can you show us for the collective of Capricorn? Well, I got 10 of Pentacles. Let's see if we're going to get any more. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this one on the floor came next, and that was the Empress. Then we got the Knight of Pentacles, and we got the 8 of Swords, and we got the 9 of Wands. Alright. So, well, it really feels to me, let's move these around so we can read them left to right. This is how they feel to me. Okay. So it feels to me where you are right now is you're in a place of your own imprisonment. really both of these are kind of saying the same thing. The first one, the swords, you could easily get yourself out of this, but you're in your head. So you're keeping yourself locked up in your head. And the wands is that you have fought a hard battle. You've worked hard to get to where you are, but you've got to release this stuff where you're in your head. And once you do, you're going to step into your Empress energy. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. We both have masculine and feminine within us. And it's going to allow you to step into your Empress. And when you step into your divine feminine energy, it opens you up to not only abundance, but creativity. You have a more direct line with the Creator. You can bring in more information about who you are and what your path is, and just aligning with who you are with that Empress energy. Then I see the Knight of Pentacles. There is movement in manifestation of what it is you're trying to manifest. And it takes you to the Ten of Pentacles, which is fulfilling your wishes, bringing in a lot of joy and happiness. So we're going to use the Oceanic Tarot. We're going to get some clarifiers. So for the collective of Capricorn, what can you show us to clarify this journey that the Capricorns are on? Clarifiers for these cards that we've drawn for this journey. Okay. They gave me Queen of Cups and the Four of Wands. So what I really am feeling about this is you're going to break free from wherever you've been stuck in your head. You're going to break free from it. You're going to go to the emotional side. You're going to open your heart. You're going to become more sensitive, which is going to take you into the Empress, and then you're going to be rewarded. And that's where this comes in, where you're going to have manifestation into the physical of what you're trying to create. Awesome. We're going to look at, with the archetype cards, what your challenges are through this process. All right, so for the collective of Capricorn, show us what archetypes can tell us about where their challenges are through this process. Okay, so wow, we got quite a few here. First, we got the Beggar. This is not, in my experience, very common of the Capricorns, but the Beggar is feeling... So the light attribute is confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humanity, compassion, and self-esteem. What it feels to me like the Beggar is showing up, and why it's a challenge, is that there's some kind of a dependence on others. So This is something that I know Capricorns strive not to be dependent on anyone. So maybe there is just some area in your life where you're still dependent. Maybe that's why you're so in your head. So maybe look at that. And then we get the vampire. And this is very much about depleting other people of their life force energy for your own psychic survival. So there may be people around you, because this really doesn't feel like Capricorn. This really feels like there may be people around you who are sucking your energy, and that may be why this is challenging for you. You may need to let go of some people, situations in your life that are holding you back, that are not allowing you to move into the fullness of who you are. Then we get the rescuer. The rescuer can be, it feels like it could be that you have allowed people in your life feeling like they need you, feeling like you need to help them or rescue them in some way. And Source is asking you to look at this and to release. This is part of a big karmic ending that is occurring. There's a bunch of karmic issues that are the last pieces that are going to be cleaned up, and being a rescuer is part of that. The light attribute of being a rescuer provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectations of reward. But it's also doing it in a way that isn't self-depleting. If ever you're doing something in service, and I'm a Virgo, so I'm very much about service, but if we're ever doing something to help others when it's depleting us, it's not in our highest benefit. So look at that whole situation to see if there's something there for you. Then we have the mother. And this can be about using guilt towards others, or possibly guilt could be being used on you. If you have a vampire in your life, they could be using guilt to keep you in the rescuer mode. And then we have the Fool. And the Fool uses humor instead of looking at what's really going on. It's an avoidance technique to avoid the emotional baggage that needs to be looked at or needs to be dealt with. You can't get to the Empress unless you're open-hearted. And that's where this Queen of Cups comes in, is to help open your heart and allow you to move through whatever emotional stuff needs to be released. And it does feel very karmic here. Like it's like a pattern through lifetimes that you're releasing. So take your masks off. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to open your heart and look at what needs to be healed to let it be released. Okay, we're going to get a sacred forest oracle card or two for messages. Well, hold on just a second here. Okay, source. So show us for the collective of Capricorn, what messages do the sacred forest have for them to assist them in this process with these challenges and releasing what needs to be released? Okay, wherever you're having resistance, let go of your resistance. There we go. Thank you. Sometimes I just have to verbalize what I'm feeling and then my cards will flow again. Okay. Alright, so we got a few of them here. We got retreat, transmutation, and wisdom. Beautiful. So I'm going to read from the book, just the little blurb at the end of each. Retreat is number, I can't see it, 38. And several signs have gotten retreat. The spirit of the guardian of winter says, enter the silence, the deep place within you. Renew, retreat, repair your body, items, and relationships. Examine your life and make adjustments as needed. Watch your nocturnal dreams, meditate, and look for messages from spirit. Then we have transmutation, which is 29. The spirit of the phoenix says, a big change is at hand in your life. What feels like an ending is really a beginning. Rising out of the flames and ashes, you are entering a new cycle. Even if life seems murky in areas, this is only the clearing before the rebirth. Hang in there. The best is yet to come. Yeah, I'm really feeling like cleaning up this karmic stuff, releasing the people and situations that you no longer need in your life, but not only don't need them, whatever is holding you back, you're cleaning all of that up so that you can move into a new beginning. And then we have wisdom 27. The spirit of the owl says, trust in your ability to see the deepest truths in situations and in people. Exactly. Wisdom is growing within you in mysterious ways, beyond your awareness. This is a good time to sign up for inspirational courses. Messages from spirit are all around you. Look for them and trust what you feel. Great. Okay, we're going to get one more, and that is we're going to get a message from the universe. The universe has your back. For Capricorn, what message does the universe have? Okay. There we go. Okay, we got several. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And the presence of love will always cast out fear. So you have a little bit of a theme of fear here. So look at where you may be feeling fear. Look at where you're caught up in your head, where these swords have you imprisoned, and see if it doesn't come from a place of fear. That's what I have for you today. I wish you well on this wonderful journey that you're taking. Many blessings. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.